welcome to Groupthink. The players are Henry, a recent college grad who's working 2 jobs to make ends meet. Martha, his lovely wife. Oakley, their good friend from school. And Zivan, Henry's annoying brother who has made a killing through dumb luck and coincidence. The 2 couples are together tonight to have a relaxing evening at the home of Henry and Martha. And the conversation goes as follows. Henry, I really appreciate you guys making the drive out here to spend the evening with us. Martha, yes, I love seeing you both. Oakley, it's a lovely drive. I don't mind coming out at all. Zivan, in his usual superior fashion. You know, Henry, there's a house out by my place that's up for sale. Maybe you and Martha might want to take a look at it? Martha, a house? In our price range? In your neighborhood? Zivan, well, every house is in your price range if you finance it right. Why don't you come out and see it tomorrow? Henry, well, I've been thinking about the cost of commuting fuel. Maybe living closer to town would be a savings. Oakley, it would be great if you could live close to town, then we could get together more often. Martha dives behind a question. Who wouldn't want a larger home? Maybe Zivan could co-sign for us. Then we might be able to buy the house. Zivan, I have a realtor friend. I'll call him tomorrow to arrange the showing. Fast forward to the next evening. Henry, that sure was a nice house. Martha, yes, it is nice, but I don't see any reason to look at things we can't afford. I don't want a new house. I just didn't want to see you embarrassed in front of Zivan. Zivan, well, it might be possible. I was just making conversation last night. I didn't think you'd really want to try to buy it. I figured you'd just laugh and move on. Henry, but you both said it might be possible. After all, Martha likes to entertain. Zivan likes to come and visit. I didn't want to disappoint anybody. Oakley, well, I came along to see the house because I thought you and Martha really wanted it. I'd visit you two no matter where you lived. Henry, I knew we couldn't afford a new house, but everyone seemed to think it was a good idea. Everyone, including the person who suggested the activity, and the poor fool who would have been stuck in those 2 jobs for the next 30 years to pay that mortgage, didn't believe that the idea of buying a new, more expensive house was a good idea. This is an example of groupthink. A more productive ending would have been, Zivan, you know, Henry, there's a house out by my place that's up for sale. Maybe you and Martha might want to look at it. Martha, a house in our price range. In your neighborhood? Zivan, well, every house is in your price range if you finance it right. Henry, I appreciate that you thought of us when you saw the house. I like where we are for now. After Martha graduates from college and lands a job, we'll revisit the idea. Now let's start that movie. Martha, Zivan, I realize that it can get tedious doing all the driving. Next time we get together, we'll drive out to your place. How's that sound? Oakley, or we can meet at a restaurant. Anywhere is good when you're hanging out with good friends. Notice, Henry used I statements to set boundaries for his choices. Because he spoke up, nobody got their feelings hurt, there were no wild goose chases, and everyone felt heard. Oakley and Martha also offered alternatives and looked for ways to accommodate everyone. Groupthink doesn't have to run the show. All it takes is for one person to speak honest feelings to stop that snowball from rolling downhill. Thank you.